morning students. Today I will discuss about filtration. So please come to the topic, that is filtration. So what is filtration? Filtration is the process by which water is filtered through the beds of fine granular materials. So please write down. It is the process by which water gets filtered through the granular bed materials. The water is filtered through the granular bed materials. Now, there are two types of filters are commonly used for treating municipal water supplies. There are two types of filters used for treating municipal water supplies. And what are the two types? The first one is slow sand gravity filters. And the second one is the rapid sand gravity filters. So it can write down slow sand filter and this is rapid sand filter. There are two types of filters used for filtration. And what is the filtration? What is the theory behind the filtration? So please write down the theory of filtration. The first thing is mechanical straining. By this mechanical straining, the suspended particles present in the water, which are of bigger size than the size of the voids in the sand layers of the filter, cannot pass through these voids and get arrested in them. So this is called mechanical straining. So first one is mechanical straining, and the second one is flocculation and sedimentation. The second one is flocculation and sedimentation, which I have already discussed in my previous video. And the third one is biological metabolism. The third one is biological metabolism, which I have already discussed. And the fourth one is electrolytic changes. The fourth one is electrolytic changes. This is all about the theory of the filtration. Now we will discuss about different types of filters and its classification. So please write down the types of filters. The first one we have already discussed, that is there are two types of filters. One is slow sand filter and another is rapid sand filter. Now we will discuss these two types of filters by a table. And first of all, this is table serial number. This is the item, and this is about slow sand filter, and this is about rapid sand filter. So by this table we can easily discuss about different types of filters. Okay, so the first one is the main purpose of the pre-treatment requirements. So this is pre-treatment requirements. So for the slow sand filter, the effluents either from the plain sedimentation tanks or raw waters without any treatment is generally fed into them, and coagulation is not at all required. So this may be raw water or maybe sedimentation process can be done, but no need to use the coagulants. No need to use the coagulants in the sedimentation tank. But for rapid sand filter, you have to use the coagulants. You have to use the coagulants. This is the first thing you have to remember. The second thing is base materials. The gravel base, so please write down the second thing, that is base materials. So what are the base materials? For the slow sand filter, it may be gravel base of 3 mm to 65 mm in size. 3 mm to 65 mm gravel can be used for slow sand filter. And for rapid sand filter, this size is actually 3 mm to 40 mm. So this is all about base material. The third thing is the filter sand, that is filter sand. For slow sand filter, the effective size of the filter sand, that is 0.2 mm to 0.4 mm. For slow sand filter, the size of sand is 0.2 mm to 0.4 mm. And for rapid sand filter, it is 0.35 mm to 0.55 mm. So this is the filter sand medium for these two filters. The fourth thing is under drainage system. The fourth thing is under drainage system. For slow sand filter, it is laid in order to receive the filtered water. It is laid in order to receive filtered water. And for rapid sand filter, it is laid in order to receive the filtered water and also to pass the water for backwashing. So, and also to pass the water for backwashing, by which the rapid sand filter can be cleaned up after a certain cleaning period. The fifth thing is the size of each unit. So for slow sand filter, the size of the filter is large, that is 30 meter into 50 meter. 30 meter into 50 meter. It is the 60 meter. It is the size of slow sand filter. And for rapid sand filter, the size is 5 meter into 8 meter. So we can easily conclude that it is small and it is large in size. The next thing is rate of filtration. So this is rate of filtration. For slow sand filter, it is 100 to 200 liter per hour. It is 100 to 200 liter per hour. Where for rapid sand filter, it is 3000 to 6000 liter per hour. So for rapid sand filter, the rate of filtration is very high. And the next thing is economy. The slow sand filters operation cost and maintenance cost is low, and for rapid sand filter, that is for slow sand filter the initial cost is high, and for rapid sand filter the initial cost is low. So it is high initial cost, and for rapid sand filter it is low initial cost. So there are the next thing, that is depreciation cost. So please write down the number 8, that is depreciation cost. And for slow sand filter, the depreciation cost is relatively low. And for rapid sand filter, the depreciation cost is relatively high. The next thing is efficiency. The slow sand filter, for slow sand filter, the efficiency is very much high. That means it is more efficient than the rapid sand filter. So efficiency is high, and for rapid sand filter the efficiency is low. The next thing is flexibility. It is not for slow sand filter, it is not flexible for meeting the variation of demand. So the next thing is flexibility. It is not flexible to variation of demand. And for rapid sand filter, it is flexible in variation of demand. The next thing is suitability and adaptability. Suitability and adaptability. It is very much suitable for slow process. It is also suitable for speedy process. The next thing is the ease in construction. Slow sand filters can be easily constructed. It can be easily constructed, but for rapid sand filter, the construction of the rapid sand filter is much complicated than the slow sand filter. The next thing is skilled supervision. The next thing is skilled supervision. For slow sand filter, there are no skilled supervision required. But for rapid sand filter, it is very much essential because there is a term that is related is backwashing for cleaning purpose. So this is very much essential for rapid sand filter. The next thing is loss of head. The next thing is loss of head. For slow sand filter, it is approximately 10 centimeter, and for rapid sand filter, the loss of head is actually about 0.3 meter. Okay. The next thing, that is method of cleaning. So please write down the method of cleaning. For slow sand filter, it is actually by scraping. It is actually by scraping. And for rapid sand filter, it is backwashing, which I have already discussed. That is backwashing. The next thing is labor. That means the cleaning purpose for slow sand filter, it is a laborious method. For slow sand filter, this cleaning of the slow sand filter is a laborious procedure, but it is very much easy for rapid sand filter. The next thing is, and the last thing, that is period of cleaning. For slow sand filter, it is almost 1 to 3 months. And for rapid sand filter, this is 1 to 3 days. So period of cleaning is very much important for rapid sand filter. And the last thing is the quality of washed water or treated water. The quality of treated water. For slow sand filter, it is total water filtered is generally needed. And for rapid sand filter, it is actually 1% to 5% is needed. So this is all about the filtration. In my next video, I will discuss about disinfection. Thank you.